The birth of Big Yin as a company was 1978. My father came down from Glasgow and we opened up a salon in Southend. And we kind of grew up, we've kind of grown from there. We've got 5 salons now, we've got over 50 staff. We've got a bespoke gents division, which I'm sitting on as we speak. And that was a real journey for us. You know, it was, you know, we kind of seen the need for male education. So, 2007 was the birth of Big Yin Gents Division. We opened up this bespoke academy. We were so fortunate at the time. We were involved with a major learning provider, and we toured the country. It was like rock and roll barbering. It was amazing. And I started the journey with 4 young lads, like my Fab 4. You know, you can reinvent the wheel. You know, and I started with these 4 guys: Joe Sloan, Chris Muscat, Dean Gleeson, and Asa Nunn. And I want to explain a little bit about these 4 guys, because people ask me what motivates you, and these 4 guys really motivate me. And I just want to talk a little bit about these 4 inspirational guys. First one's Joe Sloan. I mean, it's said he's like a son to me, Joe. He's a lad that constantly seeks perfection. You know, he's a social media king. He's out there with it. He engages with all the young barbers up and coming, young male groomers. He's a joy to work with. You'll always see Joe at hair shows, walking around with his headphones on. Don't talk to him. You know, stay away from this guy. That's him getting in the zone. He's disciplined beyond belief. You know, lives for this industry. Absolute disciple of barbering. Second guy is Dean Gleeson. We call him Latino. He's a fantastic dancer. Obviously I taught him all he knows. This guy's patterns are off the scale. He's a true artist. He kind of dabbles now between being a top educator for us, doing all the shows with us, and he's working as a tattoo artist, winning competitions. Real pleasure to work with Dean. Asa Nunn, the one with the boy band looks. You can always find Asa in a jacuzzi, in a swimming pool, in the gym. He's a fitness man. He was 16 when he went on stage for me. You know, talk about in the deep end. I mean, man, this guy was swimming straight away. He was a platform artist for me at 16, demonstrating a haircut with the late great Joshua Galvin. This guy, absolutely nothing phases him. He's a lecturer for me, and he's got the patience of a saint. Meticulous in everything he does. Asa never stops learning. You know, you find him on all of the lads. You know, you find him on the internet. They're you know, Joe's got his skin tattooed with it. Dean's doing the tattoos. You know, the 4 of them are just like the come up to me, look like they were children, going, "Oh, I've just been on this. I've seen this in America. This." Their appetite is immense for this industry. Chris Muscat. This man has an abundance of talent. This man came to me as a fully qualified engineer. When I first met Chris was a client. He admired Joe. Joe was kind of his inspiration. So Joe decided to take Chris on as a barber and trained him solely, brutally as well. I have to say. Under the guidance of Joe, Chris has gone on to become one of our top platform artists. Very lucky to have this guy. His skin fades are amazing. His patterns are, again, so creative, so precise. Great educator. Chris is our shaving guru. There's no stone unturned, trust me with Chris. If something has to be learned or something has to be written up, some program, Chris is our man for that. A technical wizard. Joe and Chris are like our A-team. Whenever we have to go into colleges, whenever we have to get into bespoke, high-end salons to teach and all that, I send me A-team. These are the Starsky and Hutch at barbering, these guys, cool as. We've done about 300 live demos, you know, show-wise, and we've tutored thousands, and I mean thousands of students throughout the UK. I think one of the definitive moments for me when I realised that, you know, I had some amazing talent around me with these four young guys was we done World Skills in 2011, and I can remember at the time we came out and we mixed up a little bit, you know. We just didn't want to do hair, so we had kickboxers. So we were done the reveal, these guys started doing all their kickboxing and whatever, and I can remember, you know, working with these 4 guys. We'd a packed audience at Excel, absolutely packed audience, and we'd another gig that night. So Muggins is sitting on the coach waiting for these 4 while they're signing autographs, having pictures taken for 40 minutes. Boy band. It's been a tough road. It's been a disciplined road. Watching these guys go from young guys to top men. These guys have just finished a really successful year for the MHFed. They have been doing shows all over the UK for me. Barbers Connect, they smashed that. We then went to Pro Hair Live, had a wonderful time at Pro Hair Live in Manchester Central. We then done our own bespoke show, working with some top guys at Madame Jojo's. Then we have just completed 3 days at Sun International. We done 3 gigs for the fellowship on the fellowship stage. Joe Sloan done a solo gig. Very proud of the young guy. Then we did we done a great show for HJ Men for Matthew at Hairdressing Journal. So absolutely fantastic, motivational boys to work with. Joe Sloan, Chris Musket, Dean Gleeson, Ace and Nunn. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Trust me, you guys are truly inspirational to me.